Hey my beautiful Libra peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your May 2023 tarot reading. How are ya? Hope all is well. Just want to mention before we get started, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below. There's actually a spring sale going on, so if you're interested in getting 20% off of a 15-minute personal reading with me, feel free to use code POPPIN, that's going to be POPPIN, for 20% off at checkout. But without further ado, Libra, let's see what's going on here with you, baby. Hopefully we're looking at a fantastic month here for May 2023. So let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to take a look here at some highlights of your month using the oracle here, and then we'll jump right into your tarot. Starting with the first oracle card we do have Opportunity Beckons. The next oracle card is going to be Detach, and looking at the last oracle card we have for the highlights, we have here Teach. Cool. So let's get on into this one. First things first, an Opportunity Beckons is what's showing up here for you guys at this time. It is a 4, so 4s represent stability. Definitely getting the feeling here that some sort of stable opportunity is coming in here for you at this time. This could be a job offer coming in that's going to bring forth financial comfort, financial stability. This also could be an opportunity showing up for those of you that have been interested in moving. Maybe you've been trying to get your first apartment or been trying to move apartments, maybe even trying to get a down payment so you can get a house or things of that nature. I feel like opportunities around home, stability, and areas where we're comfortable are what's showing up here for you guys. So anything that can provide a little bit of extra comfort seems to be showing up here, seems to be an opportune time here to create a more comfortable space. This represents homes, this represents relationships, so you might be seeing stability really arise in those types of areas in your life coming into May. Now we do have the Detach card showing up here for you, okay? Detach here represents things that we need to pull back from, things that we need to detach our energy from that maybe aren't benefiting us, but instead are working against us here at this time. I am seeing for some of you, it's very interesting how they show it, because you have here this person and then you can almost see her soul is detaching from her as well. So for some of you, you might be having astral projection experiences. You might start noticing that your soul's detaching from your body when you're going to bed at night and you're having these different and frequent experiences, and you might not know how to kind of manage them and guide them. One of these things that, one of the things that I want to say here for you is do your research on astral projection. If you have been having those types of experiences, there's lots of information out there that can help you, whether you want to progress forward or whether you just want more information and knowledge on it from, in general, right? So if you've been having any sort of astral projection experiences, definitely advise you to do some research here, right? You got Google it up, see what happens, and see what you come across. But regardless, detachment here. Anything in your life at this time that you feel is toxic, anything at this time that you feel is not keeping you grounded, might be the time to detach from those specific things. Now we have here Teach, and I think that the thing about teachers is teachers tend to be good role models, right? They tend to lead by example, and I'm getting that feeling of leading by example is going to be pretty pivotal for you coming into the month of May, because it's not necessarily about teaching other people by telling them things, it's about by showing them things instead. So if you've been trying to show somebody the way, trying to show somebody how to be positive, trying to teach someone to be in a better place or a better mentality, whatever the case may be here for you, I'm getting that feeling here that you need to lead by example. For some of you Libras, this could be about maybe you've been trying to teach a sibling. You might be the older sibling. You've been trying to teach a sibling, how to take care of themselves or how to navigate through the world. Maybe you feel like they're on the wrong path. And this is saying here, lead by example. Show what it is you want to teach, right? And practice what it is you preach is what I'm hearing for Libras too. So some of you guys may be giving out great information and great advice to other people, but you're not practicing what you preach. So this might be the time here to take a step back and make sure you are practicing what it is you preach coming into the month of May, because you can't preach without putting it into practice. All right, Libra, that was the highlights of the month of what I was seeing here so far. Let's dive on into the tarot and we'll begin your reading. So let's see what we got going on here for Libra coming into May 2023. What messages are showing up here for the zodiac sign of Libra for the month of May 2023? What do we got going on? Hello, overall energy for you is the 8 of Wands, but it did come out in the reverse, so I'm going to take it that way. Overall energy, 8 of Wands reversed. This could mean the lack of travel. This could mean the lack of communication or the lack of movement, right? There might be some sort of restrictions or blockages that are prohibiting the flow, is what I'm seeing for you guys at this time. Kind of like the imagery of what I'm imagining is like a clogged pipe, the water can't flow if the pipe is clogged. So with that being said, there's something going on over here in your life that may feel like it has a clog and it needs to get, basically drained, right? Is what I'm seeing here for you guys at this time. So you have to dislodge a clog in some area of your life. Having a look into your current situation, we have here the Queen of Wands. Next card is going to be the Devil. Lastly, we have here the World. Yeah, it's about expressing the devil. It's about expressing yourself to the devil, speaking up to the devil, and no longer being tied and bound. There's something you can't put up with anymore. There's something that you have to be willing to not tolerate anymore, and it needs to come to an ending here with that World card. And this could be anything. It could be about standing up to a narcissistic parent. It could be about standing up to a friend who just doesn't do you any good. It could even be about standing up to like a narcissistic romantic partner or even a boss or anything of that nature. But I get the sense where something is just not giving any sort of movement or sense of direction in your life, and it's keeping you pretty stuck. And it's like, it's time to speak up and it's time to take action and pave your own way instead to get to where you want to go. So let's say, for example, you're experiencing stagnancy within your workplace. Maybe you have a boss who just seems like they don't like you for some reason at all, and you feel like that boss never provides you opportunities. At the end of the day, you can keep working under that specific person, but if you catch a weird vibe with them, ultimately, if you feel like they're holding you back or if they're impairing your growth, you could look into other jobs with more of a friendly environment, and let alone an environment where they want to see their employees grow. Right? Nobody's kind of holding you back or stopping you from, you know, working the job you're at now, but at the same time, seeing where you can invest your energy and time and seeing what other jobs would be willing to take you on. You know, you can look for a job while still holding one down. I think that that would definitely be beneficial for some Libras. If it's a narcissistic parent, you know, I think that there's a hard bond there because it's your parent. You know, you're always taught to listen to your parents, but at the same time, I think that everybody has to realize one day that parents can be wrong no matter how much they really want to be right. And I think that if you're dealing with a narcissistic parent, of course, they always think they're right and they think they're correct, but this is about having to stand up for yourself and not keep on tolerating their behavior given the title of their name. I think that for some people in your life, whether it's a parent, a friend, whether this is your, you know, husband, wife, you know, the more we focus on the title, we give so much respect to titles. A mom, we give so much respect to, right? A father, we give a lot of respect to. A husband, a wife, we give a lot of respect to titles, but I think that sometimes we have to remember that despite the title, the energy the person carries behind that title should also be respectful as well. You know, if you have a mom, you should respect your mom always, but your mom should also be respectful of you. Same with like a husband. You should always respect your husband, but your husband should be respectful of you as well. So fuck the titles. The titles aren't what's important. And I feel like for some of you Libras, it's like you've been very hardwired and focused on the title, and you've been giving respect where maybe respect hasn't been given to you, and you got to look at it as fuck the title. What's the energy they're bringing to the table, and am I going to give back that same kind of energy, or is it not even worth giving energy to? So you got to speak up for yourself, guys. It's about getting your equal give and take and making sure that you're getting back the same energy you make an investment into. Okay? All right, Libra, moving on forward for you. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what you need to be aware about this month. Taking a look here of what you got to be aware about. We have here the Ace of Wands. We have here the Emperor. We also have here the Two of Cups. And lastly for you, we do have here the Page of Pentacles as well. I do think there's a work opportunity coming in for some of you guys, and I've been talking about this. I'm getting that feeling of like moving in a new direction with work, especially like if you have a boss that you just feel has it out for you or just doesn't really provide any sort of opportunities and things of that nature. Like you might be looking into a new direction for work. If that's the case, I really feel like you're going to land a good job here. So in reference to your awareness, I do see many of you moving into new spaces in your career. Now, if it's not about that, you could be moving into new spaces in reference to who you're surrounding yourself with. If a certain friend has been too toxic for you, you're going to associate with different friends and notice that you are expanding the group of people you surround yourself with. If this is about your romantic partner, you might be thinking about moving in a new direction and recognizing, hey, I'm in control of my life. If I'm unhappy with the treatment that somebody else is providing for me, I have every single right to move on, or I have every single right to not be in this relationship if that's the case. So some of you guys could be seeing changes coming up here in your relationship if you don't feel like you're getting the respect that you deserve. So I do see that happening here for some of you as well. Two of Cups is about really connecting with yourself. And coming into the month of May, I feel like you're going to be at a certain level of heightened awareness where you've connected with yourself, you've analyzed your life, and you've analyzed what's no good versus what's good. And I think that many of you are taking that a charge with the Queen of Wands to just say, hey, whatever's not good, whatever's not serving, it's time to kick that to the curb and to really make a chance, or sorry, to really make a difference. Excuse my language, with Mercury still in retrograde, it can be hard to communicate sometimes. words, bear with me. So it's about, you know, saying, listen, if it don't serve me, it's not going to stick around in my energy. So Two of Cups, really connecting with yourself, really analyzing yourself. Page of Pentacles, really being particular and mindful with your time, okay, is something that I'm seeing here showing up at this time. So yeah, what you need to be aware about this month, guys, is that there are going to be changes coming in, but those changes are because you're standing up for yourself and you're not standing by. Libras are no longer on standby. I like that. Okay, moving on forward. What is going to be one of the most important things for Libra to focus on this month? We have here the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the power of removal and the power of detachment. When we pulled the Oracle, we did get the card of detachment. So I think detachment and the process of that is going to be a very, very big, important thing to focus on coming into May 2023. Next card we have here is Ace of Cups. Love, unconditional love. I think that bringing forth unconditional love to yourself is going to be incredibly important. I'm also hearing here too, being more charismatic about your life, because your life matters, and if you can invest in more things that are charismatic and make you enjoy yourself more as a person and enjoy the life you're living more, the better. So the more charisma, the better. Anything that can bring forth any kind of charismatic energy will be beneficial to you. Now we also have here the Empress, which is a card that is representing the Libra zodiac. It is a card here that represents birthing new ideas. It could be representing growth. It also could be representing seeing the inner beauty of who you are. So I definitely feel like something that's going to be very important this month is I'm getting the feeling of like birthing new things into your world. There is a lot of opportunity for new creation. I think that not only is your creative juices really going to be flowing, but I think that you have the power to bring in new things a lot easier than really before. So definitely take the opportunity this month. If you wish to birth new ideas or new situations into your life here in May, take that time to make that process happen. If you are interested in a new job, it's a great time to switch and go into a new job and apply for those jobs and see what happens. If you're interested in a new relationship, it's the perfect time to go on and pursue that connection with somebody that you've been talking to for a while and see where that goes. I just feel like it's a super opportune time for the new, okay? It's something that I want to say here as well. Regardless though, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see what you can expect here for the rest of your May 2023. So what can Libras expect throughout the rest of their month of May? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can they expect throughout the rest of their month here? First card, we got the 10 of Cups, to enjoy yourself. Next card is going to be the 7 of Cups. We also have here the 3 of Cups. And lastly for you, we have here the Judgment showing up here as well. Yeah, absolutely. The Judgment card here is about making the right judgment calls of where you're investing your energy. I think what you can expect throughout the rest of May is making the choices that feel right for you. So it's really about just not necessarily caring too much anymore to tolerate people. You know, I think your tolerance level is not up there anymore, Libra, and I don't blame you, you know? I think that it's been long overdue for you to kind of shorten your tolerance for things that are just really not serving you. And coming into the rest of your month here, 10 of Cups to the 7 of Cups is like, listen, I am at a point in time in my life where I have multiple opportunities to be doing multiple different things. And the people I've associated with or the negative situations I've been in, I don't have to be there. I have the power of choice to walk away from them. And because those situations aren't getting any better, I'm checking out my other options with the 7 of Cups. I'm not wasting my time anymore. I'm not tied and bound to my environment. It may feel that way, but the truth is I always have the opportunity to leave, and I'm going to enforce that opportunity to leave said environment that I'm not happy with. So 3 of Cups, it makes you feel incredibly liberated, right? It makes you feel super liberated being able to walk away from the environments that aren't serving you, and you feel like you made a good judgment call. For sure. Let's go ahead and see what the overall outcome is going to be here for the Libra. What do we got? Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, I keep feeling like it's a super opportune time for you jumping into May 2023. Tell me more about said opportunity. We have here the 4 of Cups. We have here the 6 of Cups. I love it, okay? 6 of Cups might be a card of the past. A lot of people that read tarot represent this card as a card of the past, but it also could be a card here of acceptance. You are being mindful of what you are accepting in regards to an energy exchange. Each and every single day, guys, we go through a period of an energy exchange with people, right? When we talk to people in the morning, when we, pay for something, right? There's an energy exchange happening there. Maybe you go get a coffee from your local coffee shop, however it may be for you. We are constantly exchanging energy with other people every single day. So with that being said here for you, Libra, you're being more mindful with the exchanges that you're willing to commit to. You see what I'm saying? Because we all have the choice of what energy exchange we want to commit to, right? So you're all about balance here. It's about making sure that you are going to exchange your energy with people who are accepting of you, loving of you, but are providing a good exchange. All right, so that's what I see here showing up here for you guys at this time. And one of the main themes and the main highlights that I was seeing here so much this month is that energy of detachment. It's time to let go and cut out whatever needs to. It's spring cleaning, baby. Whatever you need to clean out of your life here, and whatever you want to invite in, you know, now's the time to do it. It's also a great time for change, so I wouldn't be afraid for any of the new things you've been thinking about taking a move on or making a move on. It would be a good time to go after those here as well, as something that I'm feeling for you too, Libra, okay? But yeah, opportune time. Embrace the new, let go of the old, let go of what isn't serving, and you don't need any more room, or you don't need to give any more space to people to tolerate bullshit. Point blank period, Libra. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here to your May 2023 read. I hope you did enjoy it. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Appreciate you guys so much. Of course, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So thank you in advance for those of you that do subscribe. Okay, do want to mention, if you are interested in that spring sale, guys, use code POPPIN for 20% off at checkout. I'd be happy to meet you guys over there on my website. But without a further ado, Libras, have a lovely day, have a great rest of your May, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.